Late Night Lake Show. It's Ricky. It's Jody. We are joining y'all on Tuesday, November 11th, year of our Lord 2025, with a little bit of breaking news. While the Los Angeles Lakers are off to a blazing 8-3 start, Shams Charania has reported today that the Dallas Mavericks have fired general manager Nico Harrison after a 3-8 abysmal start. Jody and I are just going to jump right into it. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Obviously, Jody, you know, Nico is the catalyst, right? Nico and Rob of this Luka Dončić trade. And, you know, I think this was probably going to be the end result if the Mavs didn't start off hot and look successful and Cooper Flag didn't look all worldly. But at the end of the day, after 11 games, Nico Harrison is looking for new employment. Your immediate reaction to the breaking news of the day?
Nico's been a dead man walking since the trade went down. And it was just accelerated with how things went afterwards. And a lot of stuff is not his fault, you know. I think we've all heard like little insinuations or rumors of why they made the deal or what prompted the Luka Dončić trade, and obviously a lot of people think it was above Nico's head. He just is the one that has to wear the actual blood on his hands because he's the one that has to call in the deal, so to speak. So I think it's something that we all kind of seen coming, but it's just one of those things where it's like, dang. But Nico's a very respected person in the basketball community, has been for a long time. So I don't think that this thing is going to look like a reflection of him, in my opinion.
Speaking of, side note, do you got peaceful music playing in the background? You catching your Zen back there?
I was that's funny as hell. That's actually my TV.
That's funny. I was like, okay, Jody lives a real peaceful life, bro. No, it's all good. Shoot, you keep it going. I like it. You got Monk Jody giving his opinions on the Nico Harrison job. I mean, like, you know, that's definitely glass half full, and that's the reality, right? I think there is the public opinion on Nico Harrison that he is, you know, incapable of doing this job, any job. Now, in the future, forever, he should just be shunned, you know, out of the country, right, or out of society. Mm-hmm. Then there's the reality that Nico Harrison is, you know, respected in his circles, longtime Nike exec. You know, he was one of Kobe's guys, one of Kyrie's closest guys to shoot. Anthony Davis and Nico Harrison are extremely close. They were on a lot of those Team USA teams together. And so Nico Harrison is going to land on his feet, right? You didn't necessarily know his name before the Mavericks job. You didn't really think about him too much unless he was making trades like for Kyrie and now the Luka Dončić trade, right? And you'll go back to not knowing about him. And unfortunately, I think this is what he's going to be known for the rest of his life, is that he's the guy that traded Luka Dončić. So I don't think he gonna ever shake that one.
Nah, it's funny as hell because he's gonna always be known as that guy. Now it's funny because it's so wild that the worlds will collide because I'm a Steelers fan, and the Steelers training camp. I go to the Steelers training camp every year. This year, it was a picture of Nico Harrison with some of the coaches of the Steelers because. You know what I'm saying? He got Nike Connects. I'm sure he probably knows somebody, or maybe he's a Steeler fan. And he know whoever, and they got him behind the scenes. And in the picture, everybody, it went viral. I'm pretty sure we can get like Brendan or somebody to clip this up.
You talking about this one right here?
Yep.
Or they just staring at your man?
They just staring at him like crazy. This is in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, bro. And I tell you, like, oh yeah, Aaron. That's Aaron, and I think that's
I'm crying.
Coach.
All three just straight ass faces, man. He looking like, nigga, what? Like, I don't give a fuck what you saying. Like, how did you trade Luka Dončić? He looked like he telling the biggest lie right now to the rest of these guys, bro. And Aaron just stonewalling like, I can't believe he lying to my face right now.
And when you look at games like last night, like Luka dunked last night.
Right. Second dunk of the season.
Luka dunked last night and flexed on the ref the ref had to respect it just on the strength and did not even call it technical because it's like, you know what, I'm gonna let you get that off because you actually dunked, bro. Go ahead. Like, how could you do that? How could you do such a thing?
I think there's a few layers of why we'll look back on this entire trade and just never get any resolution as to why, except for it was probably out of Nico Harrison's hands, and so he is just the fall guy, right? If you put your tinfoil caps on, right? He is just the fall guy in this scenario. So, because if you slice it any other way, blaming Luka's weight, saying he's not in shape, that he's not serious as a competitor, blaming his leadership, his defensive lack of intensity, it's tough. And while some of that can be true, that's Luka fucking Dončić, man. He's averaging 38 right now for the Lakers. Jody just said he dunked twice. He didn't dunk at all when he was on the Lakers last season, man. If all it took was some P90X and some high-intensity hit training, I think you hold on to the generational talented offensive player.
That's not even 26. I don't think he was 26 when he got traded.
Jeez. And you're not trading him when he's 34. You are punting his prime. You are choosing not to sign up for his prime, and you traded for, and God bless him, I love him. I was reminiscing about him yesterday when I saw one of my tweets pop up that I went to the Charlotte Hornets game. That was the last Anthony Davis game that he actually finished in a Laker uniform, 40-20 game. He, got injured the next game, and then he was shipped off to Dallas. And, unfortunately for AD, the injuries have still continued to pile up. What is it, 14 games he's played since he's been traded? He's got Achilles tendonitis. Photos are coming out that he might be BBL AD. Like, Nico, this is really, really bad that the all-star who hadn't even touched the peak of his powers yet, you traded, blamed it on him being out of shape, and now the guy you traded for is out of shape and hurt. You're going to lose your job. You're just going to lose your job, man.
Yeah, you're going to lose that one. And you just gotta bite that bullet. You gotta bite that bullet and just understand that, hey, man, these things happen. And like we said, he gonna land on his feet. But it sucks that Kyrie's knee just went to hell. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't how things were supposed to go. Kyrie and AD was supposed to be. Dang, Cooper. Don't know how people feeling about Cooper Flag. I think the reviews are very mixed about Cooper Flag. He might be good or great, but it's gonna be tough. I'm interested to see what's next or how it's discussed basically nationally now that it's over. What do you think the overarching message is gonna be? Do you think Cooper Flag is gonna end up being salvageable enough to justify the trade?
No. I mean, that answer we can pretty much guarantee right now. Like, Luka Dončić, if he stopped playing, is a top 50, top 25 talent to ever touch a basketball, right? Cooper Flag is a really dope unicorn player right now, but as we saw, he's in the elks of the ADs, he's in the elks of the KGs, right? He has a very valuable skill set on the NBA court. But there's a difference between what he represents and what like a KD represents. And we're talking about similar stature and maybe, offensive game. If you want to try to compare Cooper's to more of a wing than a big, but I'm a big Cooper Flag fan, man. Like when he came in, I had high hopes, and I still have high hopes for him. I mean, shoot, it's okay to struggle coming into the league, and especially coming into a team that the head coach puts you next to Anthony Davis and Derek Lively, right? You are one of three bigs that essentially by skill set defensively do similar things. And then offensively, right, there's a lot of crossover between you and theoretically what Anthony Davis could do. So now you're asking Cooper Flag to drop down to be the three? Okay, like that's something that you ask people like KD to do, right, with his height. If you're trying to do an example like you take Aaron Gordon and drop him down to a 3 and then put someone else in that, in between him and Jokic, as Mike Malone has done in the past, it's interesting, but they're probably all better suited as 4s, right? Like Cooper Flagg's going to settle in and being a 4 in this league. So I just hope that they get whatever experiment they have by having 19 bigs on their roster and hoarding bigs on Dallas's roster. Share the wealth. D'Angelo Russell is your primary ball handler right now. Share the wealth and get a point guard. Okay? Like that. Let's just keep it a buck. Like Cooper's Flag's mom is reported, had to comment on a retweet that she had recently about fire Nico chants that were ringing out when Dallas's last game. And, unfortunately, this is the environment that's built when you do something like Dallas did in trading Luka Dončić. Is there a world, Jody, where Luka's on the team, the Mavs still end up with their draft selection, and they have Cooper Flag, and now they are just 7th heaven? I don't know. Maybe a multiverse lives out there, but it's not realistic, because the reason why Cooper Flag is wearing a Dallas uniform is because Luka Dončić was traded to the Lakers. I'm not going to say that's a fact, right? That's just what I believe. You feel me? So I think he entered into the belly of the beast, man. It's going to get pretty ugly. He's already made comments about how he's not used to this much losing. Yeah, that's what happens when you're the number 1 pick. You get drafted by an ass team, and then you start losing a lot, right? So we'll see. I know he has the talent to turn around. He's had a great past couple of games, but this is expected that he walked into this type of environment. And I don't know if you remember, Jody, but a lot of people were talking about how Dallas had the best roster in the NBA with a healthy Kyrie. Kyrie Irving,
that. I heard
as much as we love him, this was bigger than Kyrie's talent figuring out, correct?
We've seen Kyrie fail with better talent on the team that he's on right now. So I don't know where people could even get that from. So it was just nasty all the way around, honestly.
Well, best of luck to you, Nico. Hope you land on your feet. Best of luck to you, Cooper Flag. Hope that, they can turn it around slowly, or you find better pastures. Remember, grass is always greener than purple and gold. So, just bookmark that. We do collect all the Infinity Stones. So
expectations are higher, but the rewards are greater.
Come on now. And he'd be a great addition to the Lakers' exciting whites, which we'll touch on right after the break. Late Night Lake Show. Be right back.
Late Night Lake Show.
So, Jody, Austin Reaves made his return to the court last night. Los Angeles Lakers pick up a W against the Charlotte Hornets. Luka Dončić is just, I'm running out of just things to say. I tweeted out the other day that I'm at the point, bro, where I'm done jumping out the seat. I'm done scratching my head. I'm done pushing anybody around me. I just shake my head when Luka does what Luka does, man. It's pretty crazy to see. But yeah, Lakers are off to an 8-3 start. Overall, man, it's pretty impressive what they're able to do without LeBron James on the court. Just wanted to get your take on how the boys are looking to you right now, who's really stepping up. And man, Austin Reaves, Luka Dončić, this is a pretty cool 1-2 punch to have in your back pocket with the king resting up.
Yeah, man. Knowing LeBron is coming back, I'm definitely looking forward to it, because I do think the team is missing a little something as far as from their demeanor with a lot of things. So I'm definitely looking forward to Brian coming back. But the two things that are going to be bright spots that I want to say, one that you talked about, obviously, Austin coming back and looking like himself, and hopefully looking like this little nagging growing issue that he has is really just a little small petty thing and not really anything of note or noteworthy that you should really, care about, basically. That's kind of what I got feeling from looking at him play. Secondly, Marcus Smart is damn good, and he looks good, man.
Talk about it, bro.
Like, if Marcus Smart can really continue to look like he looks and gets in better conditioning, man, that is an impact player come playoff time, man. He's going to impact winning. The amount of easy buckets that he got just from steals and poking the ball out, like when you add that with the easy buckets that Luka is gonna be able to get DeAndre Ayton, like yeah, like so many opportunities to get easy buckets. It's just it's just everything. And you adding a guy like LeBron back into that. You got a guy like Marcus Smart who looks like he's turning the clock back, and obviously DeAndre Ayton has good touch around the rim. Buckets, I think it was AR and DeAndre Ayton, little pick and roll right at the nail, easy bucket, throw it up. Ayton, long arms, go up, grab it, dunk it. It was just it's gonna be free eats all game, and then you add LeBron in that mix. You add LeBron being able to be the role man.
Lob he was talking about.
Yeah, it's just easy money. It's just gonna be easy money. I mean, it's just I really see so much potential with this team. I'm really looking forward to watching them this year. I'm like excited.
I'll have to admit, man, my prediction at the preseason was 6-4 start, and it was knowing that LeBron James wasn't going to start the year with the team. It was Luka Dončić. It was the Austin Reaves. It was not understanding what type of impact DeAndre Ayton had. But I think even more so, it was not understanding that Rui Hachimura would be top 10 in the NBA in true shooting, would be perfect from three last night. And it is just layers of scoring support from the team. And I'm going to have to say, man, Kwame called it. DeAndre Ayton is crazy efficient. He has caught every lob I've seen thrown to him, man. And he has finished about 95% of them.
Good touch.
This plus Luka, plus Austin, plus him being a anchor on the defensive end. This is a team today, a team right now. You feel what I'm saying? And it would be something that's like, all right, well, like, yeah, there's maybe a gap between Oklahoma City. There's a gap. We'll see how he does against Jokic. Against Gobert, he looks strong. Against Wemby, he looks strong. And he's getting his, man. It's that combination of being that supporting cast player for Luka when he's dribbling, and Austin when he's searching. And then it's when you open, that little pick and pop, that little 17-footer, he's cash.
Money.
He is cash. I like that. I like that a lot, bro. And you combine that with the finishing, Ayton's really been a bright spot for us. Any concerns, dog? I mean, everybody talks about how LeBron gonna come back, mess with the chemistry, mess with the flow. He gonna want the ball too much. What do you expect out of LeBron James when he makes his return? And what is that mix in your head between Austin, LeBron, and Luka, where the Lakers are just running on all cylinders?
Late Night Lake Show.
I expect LeBron to do exactly what he thinks needs to be done to fill the roles on the team. That sounds cliche, but what I mean is I don't think that LeBron is going to come back thinking I need to be the number one guy or I got to dominate the ball, because we've seen him not do that when he was a better player, when he was a more athletic, younger player. We've seen Kyrie outshoot him for a season, so I don't see a problem as far as shots or he's so long. They call him a willing passer. Obviously, he can pass. He'll play off the ball. I think LeBron understands what's in the Lakers' best interest is what's in his best interest. Meaning, if I got to be the glue guy and focus and be one of the better defenders on the team and let Luka and AR focus on offense, and I just facilitate and get my easy buckets, get my quick 8 points in fast break and, 2-3 3-pointers. And so, you know what I'm saying? He gonna find his way to get his 20-something points. But everything else, I think he gonna be like, hey, if somebody said, LeBron, you have to do X, Y, and Z to get a championship in your 23rd season, are you willing to do it? What you think he gonna say? No. I think LeBron's gonna do whatever needs to be done for them to win. And if he is as smart as we say he is gonna know what that is. If JJ Redick is as good as a coach as we believe he is, they're gonna address what needs to be addressed with LeBron's skill set at whatever capacity it is. He may be diminished. He may really not be the same guy. We may really see a shell of him. I don't think so, but who knows? He is in his 40s, so it could be. But I think the sky's the limit if LeBron can come back and be himself, and I think he would give his all. And the reason for everybody, because I know it's like I chatted, nobody knows what's going to happen if he's going to retire with the Lakers or try to do something crazy or go somewhere else next year. Just remember, even in his last year in Cleveland, in 2018, he played 82 of 82 games, all of the games throughout the entire playoffs and the finals. So whatever ulterior motive or bullshit that is talked about, what we know when it actually comes down to the rubber meeting the road, LeBron is going to be there and do as much as he possibly can while he's there, and let the chips fall where they may. I like our odds. We got Luka on our side. I like my odds.
Man. It's, to me, it's exactly what you should do with your generational veteran workhorse that is slowing down. Yeah. You do not need LeBron James the first 20 games of the season at all. You don't. You need LeBron James for the playoffs. And that's hopefully what the Lakers are going to provide. So that was a quick one. We're going to wrap up. Jody had to get out of here, go pick up his kid. I have to do the same, to be honest with you. Lakers next few games coming up. Oklahoma City on Wednesday. On Friday, they got New Orleans. And then a back-to-back on Saturday for Milwaukee. And yours truly will be in the building along with Kwame and some other members of the Late Night Lake Show / Ricky family. So if you're in the Milwaukee area, if you're going to be up there, if you're in a mansion somewhere in Wisconsin, let me know if you hosting a pregame or a after party after the Lakers beat down on the Greek Freak and the Milwaukee Bucks. So I'll see y'all. I'll report to y'all. Y'all know the content is going to be up on the timeline. So we'll talk to y'all soon. Late Night Lake Show. Peace.